when we look at the context, we should take into consideration these environmental factors and the context.
Day 2 of the convention of the second batch of GBHS Fontem has been marked by reflection, planning and renewed commitment among members of the Ex-Students Association. Activities on Saturday began on a convivial note with breakfast, followed by a general meeting that took place at about 1 p.m. The session, authorized by the Senior Divisional Officer for Lebialem, came after a social dinner the previous evening, sustaining the atmosphere of reunion and interaction among longtime classmates. Proceedings opened with participant introductions, giving members the opportunity to reconnect and identify one another after years apart. This was followed by a solemn moment of silence in honor of departed classmates as attendees paid tribute to those who are no longer part of the journey. As deliberations progressed, members also shared a lunch, further strengthening bonds in a relaxed setting. As deliberations progressed, members also shared a lunch, further strengthening bonds in a relaxed setting. At the core of the meeting were discussions on the functioning of the association. Participants examined the need to update their constitution and explored ways to boost the involvement of colleagues who have remained less active in batch affairs.
I am Professor Ojuku Tiafak from the Yaoundé delegation. Yeah, you see, this association has over 100 members. Unfortunately, all of them are not on board. When you are in this group as a team, one never knows what can happen to you. We do social support to the members, and when you are out, you don't benefit from that. Well, if they don't come, now that the convention is very functional, we'll throw them out. But when they throw them out, they should not blame anybody.
My name is Kendem Felix. I'm a professor in marketing in the General Assembly. This is our first convention we are having, and I think the most important thing was during our meeting was actually looking at the strategies that we can bring nearly all of us into this wonderful group. And of course, we have some members a bit partial and so on. So the deliberations actually go a long way in order to develop strategies on how all of us can come together.
I'm Peter Atembe. I want to think it was very, very successful. We had deliberations on general interest of the organizations, and all together, everything went so well. We discussed financial issues, project developments, and
The group also worked towards identifying a specific development project to be carried out at their former school, alongside conversations on financial mobilization. Presenting a report on the state of the association, the batch president outlined key accomplishments recorded during his 2-year tenure, pointing to measurable progress and collective efforts.
So when I took over, I had two big projects. The first project was we need to come together, have a convention where we look physical. That was my first project. The second project was we need something that identifies us like a unit. And the most visible one to begin with was the muffler. And I said, we need a souvenir as classmates in a chart. That was the almanac. And with these two projects, the almanac and we have mobilized 1 million francs within a very short time. We were the second in so many batches of grammar school. When the asked for the reconstruction of grammar school. They were taxing 1 million francs for each batch. We were the second to pay the money and complete the 1 million francs. It's a wonderful achievement that we have had thanks to you people. We have mobilized 7,816,000 francs. As I told you, of 7,816,000 francs. Financial transactions that we have done just within 2 years, from 2024 to 2026. I think at this pace, we'll go heights.
The vice president, in turn, disclosed plans to support the school through the refurnishment of its library and donations of textbooks. He expressed confidence that ongoing fundraising efforts would meet expectations and enable the realization of the initiative.
Following our visit today to the campus, to the school, the General Assembly has adopted that we are going to tackle the library issues, look at the possibilities of equipping the library with usable textbooks from the curricula that the school or that the Ministry of Education will put out, and then we'll do our best to supply the books. I believe that from here moving forward, given the resolutions that we had at the General Assembly, in addition to the book project, we have a bigger, stronger, more prosperous organization moving forward. I look forward to it. I hope we raise as much money as it will take, but everything is in the hands of God.
The day also featured reflective exchanges on the life journey of members, from their formative years at the then GS Fontem to their present roles in the society. The speaker highlighted the influence of their teachers, personal determination, and the transition into responsible adults engaged in diverse professional fields. A presentation on sustaining excellence and preparing for the future rounded off the session, with emphasis on continuous growth and maintaining the values that bind the group together. With these engagements, Day-2 of the convention not only assessed the association's path, but also reinforced unity and a shared vision for impact. For Gasa Media, I am Safe Mary.